needed a solution to get a boat out of the water by hand because I don't want to bring my Jeep every time I come. And I figured other people might need to get a jet ski or something like that out. So here's our Hillbilly winch. First you got to need a cedar tree and some really precarious big old screws. I'm going to work on that. It's not quite strong enough yet. And then this thing runs all the way down. This could use a little cleanup too. A little bit messy. Not as tight as it could be. All the way down here to the trailer in the water, ready for a boat. Hooked up there on the hand cart. Here's the boat. So we're gonna put that trailer on there, or that boat on the trailer, and we'll check back in with you. All right, bring her on in. Okay, let's hook her up to the crank on this, which is over here, and hook down tight. Come on. Wouldn't be appropriate if you wear anything but Crocs for this kind of job. Don't always break the Crocs out, but for this job, definitely needed the Crocs. Sorry, got the rain. It's raining here, so took the rain cover off a little bit ago. Took it out for a spin, and didn't put anything up yet. Just gonna haul it up to the barn by hand. Okay, so we're hooking this guy in. See how the alignment looks. Looking pretty good. It's the first time I have taken this thing out of the water with both the battery, gas can, and two motors. So it's a lot heavier than it usually is for me. Time to walk back. Yeah, that's locked. No, that's the wrong direction. I had a lot more cable. It didn't come out. Let's see. What do we... That feels wrong. Still not right. Is that it? That's it. There we go. So now it's cranking. Let's see what's happening down there. Oh, you know what? I never rode the boat in. Never winched it up down here. That's part of the job. I'm still learning. So we gotta get that nose to touch right there. Need some new rubbers on this thing because it's leaving black marks on the boat. Okay, yeah, getting this out of the water kind of mattered. And then we need to lock this down, which I think is that direction. Yeah, okay, it's in there tight. Whoops, it's pretty well aligned. Let's see what happens. If you ever do something like this, come-alongs, winches, definitely stay out of the path of the force. You know, let this thing rip out of your hands, but do not be standing in front of this thing, especially when it's a hillbilly job like this, because this starts to come off already. This metal's questionably strong enough for this job, but the problem was my handle kept hitting the tree, and I needed something to come off the tree with. I originally mounted it to the tree, and it didn't work. Let's see how it's going. It's hard on me. Now, the other problem is this yellow string. You want to make sure this stuff is super strong because this thing comes back. I double hooked it right here, so that wouldn't happen, but if for some reason it breaks off down there, comes flying back at you, scary stuff. All right, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna stand behind this tree. You get a better view anyway. I'm gonna stop filming once I get it up on land. Or when I run out of strength to do it from behind the tree. Whew, that's a really taut line. What's going on up here? Looks like it's driving the handle into the dirt. That's not cool. That's not working. Let's see if I can help it. Yeah, I'm not getting that out by myself. All right, don't cut it off. It's coming out slowly, but this little piece here keeps jamming in the ground like a plow. So every time I crank down on it, that thing gets buried. I'm pulling some cable up, so it is actually bringing it forward, but it doesn't seem to be moving much. Let's keep going. See how it lowers that handle and just keeps going tighter and tighter. I don't know. This might not work. All right, now I'm trying this. Put it into the plow. I'm a little further up, but man, it's a lot of work. By the way, I'm fighting midges out here. It's bad enough doing this, much less with the midges. All right, so I've decided this ball joint's like taking all my power away. So I'm coming up through there, coming up through that bottom and into the winch on the trailer and see if that will give me a little more torque. I'm gonna bring this up. That's just gonna force it down. That's not gonna be good. All right, let's see what happens. One more time. I got crap all in my shoe, my Crocs. All right, ready? Yeah, it's tight. Got a little off the side. I was out there trying to get the wheels loose because part of the problem is the thing goes into the sand out there in the water, the trailer, and stops it from moving. Okay, I'm gonna have to use both hands. Look at this, folks. It's actually moving. It has come about well over a foot since I was just filming just a second ago. Like I said, that sand down there, wheels get about 2 inches in the sand, and it's like moving the Coliseum. Yes, I do need to paint my trailer. I plan on painting it next visit. We're gonna be here for a week, so just back off. Jeez. All right, I'll show you this thing moving now because I think I have enough strength to make it all work. That first, just getting over the wheels out of the water is everything. All right, we got our direct force line worked out. Got that ball joint out of our drive force dilemma. That dolly's nice, but it's funny how, the handle's up in the air, the wheels are down 2 feet, foot and a half below the ball joint's loose. All those things together, still a lot of the force that you could have with that thing. And not having a wheel in the front, I bought it used. All right, let that baby come in. Keep it coming. Got a ditch right here. Gotten too comfortable with these screws. Let me back out again. Okay, yeah, straighten out, guys. That's good right there. It's going over a tree trunk there. Probably could clean this up a little bit. It's my first attempt, so. right. Fortunately, this thing's gotten sideways. Man, my screws are I so have to redo this thing. Get a really good shot of it because I have to fix that before next time. It's a nice, that metal almost works. Had two of them that kind of connected here maybe. One coming around here, one coming over here. Be probably strong enough. Other options to, like I had mounted it here, but I kind of need to get a chainsaw to cut a path out for the, had lug bolts in this. It was really sturdy, but it needs a little bit of room to work. So maybe have the guys help work on the yard, bring a chainsaw over. Might be the best call. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Why did it get hard? I'm back down in the pit again. Okay. Keep the movement. Oh, this is the problem. Got as far as my rope will go. You got taken out by the handle. We got to get this thing out of this last ditch over there. Got to fill that in. There's an osprey like right in our face. He loves hanging out in that tree. Well, he didn't go in that tree. He's coming by right there. Oh, he's gonna come back by. Sure what he's up to. Yeah. I have no idea. If you're a renter, you do not have the right to use this without talking to me first. And if you do use it, it is as is. Buyer beware, renter beware. You take the risk of using it. This thing's, I'm going to say dangerous. I'm going to use the word dangerous. Effective in the moment when you need it, but dangerous. So, wouldn't be Hillbilly if it wasn't a little dangerous. See, like, look at that cable right there. It's barely hanging on. All right. Well, we're to the flatland. Now it's about me huffing it up that hill, up to the barn. All right, well, it's up here. Made it up the hill. Now it's just got to go in there and make it over that one little ramp. Keep the tail, the license plates from dragging. All right, it's a mess, but it's our mess. You think that root, I'm not sure that's gonna fit. Guess I need to measure that too before I go hauling it in there. Prefer to just leave it up. All right, well, there she is.